Hi, Ameena.
Hi, Julie.
How are you? Everybody out there, we were on a working session again today, Ameena and I, and like fools, we forgot to do a video together. So we're going to be doing it here, video style on Zoom.
From the
So
Ameena
Ameena,
of our own independent officers.
that's right, comfort from our homes. So Ameena, I thought it might be interesting to hear about how your journey to become a practice manager. How old were you when you first entered the dental industry?
16 years old, and I began as a dental nurse.
That's very young, Ameena.
Yes. Yesterday.
And
Yeah.
how long were you a dental nurse before you moved into reception?
Oh, maybe about 4 years or so.
That's pretty short.
Yeah, possibly at that time, you start dipping your hand in
Yeah,
the
that's
front office.
That's
and
true.
by 22, I just took over the place.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, and from there,
So-
I guess I just had a passion about making practices thrive and succeed and growth and business, coming from a background where my dad was a GP and had his own medical practice. So I wanted to do bigger and better than him. So
Doesn't matter what the motivation is.
No. So these other dental practices I worked in, I always treated them like my own little business and ran with them and always thought outside the square and seeked external education and things like that.
Nice.
Going to a practice work for a few years, maximise its growth, do everything I could, get bored when I thought I'm done with this place, and move on to the next one. I basically did that in every practice that I've walked into.
I'm so pleased that we're working together now so you can get a bit bored with me. Just pop your hand up when you get bored.
It's getting close.
And tell me, did you do any formal education around practice management? What are the practice management courses that are on?
So I later studied accounting, and I also did complete the advanced diploma in practice management, more because I felt like it was an expectation, not really something I felt was going to be hugely beneficial to my career.
And was it beneficial to your career?
For me personally, no. I'm not insinuating by any means that they're a waste of time. I think if you do them early in your career, you can probably get something out of them. But by the time you've spent 15 years doing this, it was basically, for me, putting stuff on paper to get the diploma that I already knew. So I didn't find it hugely beneficial. However, newcomers may.
Yeah.
How about you, Julie? When did you start?
I was young as well. I was 17 years old and I became a dental nurse, and then a few years later, reception, and then it was quite a bit later on that I started doing anything like practice management. But I've got to say, I never really did that full practice management position where I was paying wages and in charge of getting the team itself trained up to a certain level. But all my practice management experience really came when I purchased my own practice in 2003. I owned that for 10 years, and that was an enormously huge learning journey. I loved every minute of it. And I remember when I first started, I said to my dad, should I be going off and studying an MBA to be able to run this practice? I'd never run a business before. And he gave me great advice. He said, no way, you are going to learn more doing it than learning how to do it. So get in there, do it, make sure you've got really strong values and philosophy behind what you do. And it was great advice. I loved every day of it. I kept learning. I had an open mind throughout. And as we know, sometimes university can narrow our minds somewhat. But I really embraced every element of it, even the challenges and the stresses. Embracing those sort of things helps you move through them more boldly and with greater success as well, rather than resisting all those bits. Because all of the bits come together, and that is what progress is. Progress isn't just a series of happy stories. Progress are the ups and downs and turns all over the place that get you towards reaching your ultimate goal.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing at Dental Business Mastery, 3-day conference.
Yeah, so the 3-day conference, 7th, 8th and 9th of December, only 2.5 weeks to go. Yay. We've received all our promotional material. See the pens, Julie?
Look
They're
at the
right
pens.
today.
Oh, they're beautiful. You know what we've got from this end? We've got lovely.
You've got all the goods, you greedy lady. Yes.
That's right. I wanted it all come to me. So this will be filled. The attendees will fill this with it. We come their Bible, it will. And as they read their Bible, they can drink water. See, I'm telling myself today. They can drink from this beautiful. Woohoo! Oh, so refreshing. And then we have our rewards pack. This is going to be, oh my God, jam-packed full of thousands of dollars worth of value. It's going to be quite amazing. Luckily, the bag is big enough to hold everything, but we're excited.
We've got awesome speakers. We're going to hang out at the bar every night, have dinner, drinks, form relationships with people. Don't miss out. Get down there.
Get on down there. So there's going to be a link attached to the post or the email that this video is attached to. When you click on the link, it'll go through all of our speakers. It'll show you the program, give you all the benefits of coming on board, detail everything that's going to be in the rewards bag as well. And there's a link there to book tickets and book accommodation if you wanted to stay at the Amora for the 3 days with us. How much fun!
Much more than just a dental conference. Come on out.
Yeah. So we look forward to seeing everybody there. The website is dentalbusinessmastery.events. See you there, or you are.
See you there.
Bye, Meanie.
Bye.